everyone! Welcome back to Lady's Cat Reactions. I am at the season 2 finale of Heartland. This episode is titled Step by Step. Ty and Amy are finally forced to deal with their feelings for each other after a snowstorm strands them at Jack's fishing cabin in the mountains. I have a feeling, as I said in my last video, we're going to have a bit of fighting. But hopefully, this will be the step we need. Now, if they are together at the end of the episode, do I think season 3 and going forward is going to be all sunshine and rainbows? No. There will obviously be complications. They may even break up, but they'll get back together. It's what happens. When you have a show with 15 seasons, you need to keep it fresh. Now granted, I would love it if they get together at the end of the episode and then season 3 and on they don't break up, and even if they have issues they work through them and are happy the whole time. But in television land it's not realistic. So even though they are the ones who are the OTP, I see it being that they will break up, or they'll be together for a bit, they'll break up, and then at some point get back together. Like maybe they'll be together, say, all of season 3, and then maybe they break up halfway through season 4 and get back together in season 6. Maybe. That'd still be plenty of time for them to get married, have a child. So maybe they get back together in season 6, get married in season 8, have their child in season 11. It'd be easy to do something like that. But we'll see. As I said, I'd love it if they would just get together and still have their problems, but work through it together as a couple. Do I see that happening? No. That's not how television works. But sometimes TV shows do surprise you. Anyways, season 2 finale. Let's get started. Beautiful scenery. Hi, babies. Beauties. Poor babies, they're cold. Inside, where they're keeping warm.
Off last night. Global warming, they say. World's coming to an end. Right. You want coffee? Yeah. So if it's getting too cold in that loft of yours, you might
sleep on the couch in front of the fireplace?
No. You might want to try a few extra blankets. Saying and start working before we're up to our eyeballs in snow here today.
No, you go and you save the horses.
PW Morris. PW, what kind of idiot goes by his initials? I'm surprised that guy shows a face in this town.
Yeah, I gotta run down, okay? I'll see ya.
Okay, honey.
Grandpa, that whole attitude drives me crazy. I think we should do something.
Yeah, but,
I have a plan.
of course you do.
Last time she had a
I
plan.
was thinking maybe a road trip.
Who cares if Grandpa wants to know or not? You don't let those horses starve. That's more important. Be damned if I'd let them starve.
Absolutely.
Details.
You know, Mallory, there's such a thing as knowing too much.
Well, there isn't.
Don't you have your own love life to worry about?
Excuse me?
Isn't Jake coming over for the weekend?
Okay, that has nothing to do with a love life. His parents are going to a funeral and he's not allowed to stay home alone. So have you told anybody about your other little thing?
You never stop doing...
No?
No, I haven't, okay? It's not public knowledge and I'd like to keep it that way.
Guess what? I have an announcement. Ty here got his online high school diploma. He was like in the top 10 percentile.
Good for you, man.
Ty, that is great. Why didn't you tell us?
Because nobody around here can tell anybody.
What are you saying? We can go?
Yes.
That's great.
I'll pack the truck tonight.
Sounds good. We leave first thing in the morning. Is it Rose alone?
It wasn't exactly the weekend I was was planning.
Well, has he said anything? You know, about the kid thing?
But when do we get to meet him?
You will.
Just don't let you seeing a total stranger.
He's not, okay? He's
He's
a
the
good
oil
person,
guy.
and he's a real gentleman, and I like him a lot.
As long as he treats you right.
He does.
Yeah, and he isn't an axe murderer.
Worse, an oil man.
Oh no. Well, he is an oil man. I know he meant that as a joke, but still. I think an axe murderer would be worse than an oil man.
Hey,
And you go and
you
you
won't
feed
have
the
any
horse.
cell phone reception up there, so here's a battery for that old radio up in the cabin. You still remember how to use that, right?
I do,
I'll
Grandpa.
dust the one off here so we can communicate. Guys, take Highway 40 north, no shortcuts, and stay off those mountainside roads.
Okay.
And watch out for black ice,
Grandpa.
deer.
Okay, Grandpa. Bye.
Hey, Jack.
Good, they got the hay. Ah, Jack. You know, it's it's funny because everyone sees the obvious, so he knows that part of the reason why they're going up there is to talk, is for more than just to feed the horses. But the horses do need that food, and even with the weather, that's all the more reason to take the food up there, because if there's going to be a lot more snow, like I said, they're going to starve. And you don't want that. So take the food up. Maybe you can make it back before the weather. You know, weather's unpredictable. It could shift. So get up there, feed them, hopefully make it back. You know, they might have to take more hay in a few days so that they don't starve. Poor babies. You know, it's stuff like that that you don't think about that happens. And when you do, you know, like when you see it here, it's just heartbreaking, you know. I mean, now that I'm watching this episode, I'm thinking about that right now. Like, what if there are some wild horses up there in Canada that are starving because they don't have enough food? And that breaks my heart, you know. Animals deserve all good things in life. You know, whether it's horses, cats, dogs, guinea pigs, hamsters. You know, they deserve all good things in life. And we should do what we can to make sure they get those good things. Because at the end of the day, they're just trying to make it through life like us.
Open up the glass with your fingers, idiots!
Grandpa.
Before you two trash this place completely, could I interest you in lunch at Maggie's?
Sure.
Awesome.
All right, then, let's go. No.
Doesn't Jake know, like,
Thanks, Jack.
Don't
doesn't he have, like, any manners?
Situation.
Well, I've always admired that piece of land between the river and Heartland. It's got nice views, good road access, and easy to service. Offering to solve all your problems. It's not that hard a decision, Tim.
She's good at manipulation. They had all this money at the beginning of season 2.
He'll come.
Especially now that they have food. Well, Ty, maybe you should have a hat on too. Oh, what now? Let me guess, she just bought that area of land.
Hey,
Club for lunch, all right?
okay. I should change.
Yeah, you should. I'm kidding.
I don't think you're kidding.
So, Kit,
Fine to me.
were you ever gonna tell me?
What can I say? He's a cowboy. Look, Ashley, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Move back home, please. I mean, come on, we can join 2 or 3 rooms together. You can have your own little apartment. It'll be just like living on your own. Only it'll have heat. Just think about it.
What about
okay?
you could, like, take her a space heater?
Good.
Well, thanks for lunch. I'm really happy about the news.
Thank you.
She could help her out, get her a space heater.
Here's getting your diploma. Cheers.
Cheers.
us?
Be with you.
I guess that's up to you.
Oh, here come the horses.
Did you hear that?
There's the hay. Oh, hey, there's food. There's food. We've got food. Suddenly there's food there. Holy shit, we've got food. Yes, you do.
Why are we stopping here?
Who's saying that boyfriend is Kentucky Morris? Who? It's gonna go nuts. Everyone's gonna go
Come on,
nuts.
you two, pick up the pace. I got things to do.
Hey, babies.
They're amazing.
Uh-oh.
You okay?
I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh. There's that spotted one.
It's Ghost.
Ghost horse.
Ghost? Where?
He doesn't see him.
Right there.
I don't see him. He's not there. Ty.
So that's interesting that he saw Ghost horse. I was wondering if Ghost was going to show up. But it's kind of like it was like a little bit of a warning or something that he saw Ghost horse and she didn't. I'm glad someone found out about Peter. And you can tell Peter is starting to get irritated, and he should, you know. I mean, he knows now, obviously, that she has been lying to her family. Her family's not going to be happy that she's been lying to them either, but I don't know. I know Peter wants to spend time with her, but at what expense, you know? I mean, if she's embarrassed to be seen with you, then that's not a good basis for a relationship at all. I like how Ty wants things to progress with Amy, and he basically said, you know, it's your decision, it's up to you. And maybe he'll work with Scott being an intern. You know, he got his high school diploma, which is cool, because, you know, now, of course, he at least has that. Because, you know, a lot of jobs now, all they require is a diploma. Will he go to college? Maybe. Maybe later in the seasons he goes to college. Maybe he doesn't. College is overrated, actually. But yeah, I could see him working for Scott. And if not necessarily being a vet, at least helping out. Because obviously he cares about the horses, so he wants to stay there. And I'm also thinking that they could get, I don't know, I know space heaters aren't safe, but I'm sure they could find like a kind of a safe space heater, and they could put that in the barn up top for Ty to be able to sleep.
Oh God, Ty, you're burning up. No, just lie still, please.
Wonder what he caught. Jim and Jack. They worked together so well in the last episode, and now he says Tim isn't exactly family. Well, technically he is by blood.
I don't know why I bother. I don't have any cattle.
Then sell her something on the other side.
All secondary
He
roads
doesn't
south
like
of
the idea
Highway
of
30
Val
have been
being that
closed
close
due
to
to the
them.
snow and risk of avalanche.
Peter, what are you doing? Why are we turning around?
Snow is just slow, but
At least she finally did it. So I just
Our property, and you,
Grandpa, just
of
listen.
all the people in the world, you bring him over my threshold?
Hold on here, Jack. We can talk about this.
Mr. Bartlett, do you?
Would you just let me explain?
This is not Jack the Ripper.
You out.
But
Now.
maybe listen to him. He's not a bad guy, Jack.
Grandpa, I can't hear you.
I said the highway is closed.
You're stuck.
Okay, we'll be fine. We'll stay here. We'll be fine.
You would think that, I know it's like a little fishing cabin and stuff, but there is, you know, a place to eat and there is a place to sleep. So you would think that since it is livable, that he would have some medicine and stuff. Now maybe he does, and maybe Ty does need more than that. But yeah, you would think that there would be something livable like aspirin or other stuff that would help. Aspirin, Tylenol, chicken soup, stuff like that. So you would think that there would be some remedies for the occasion of getting sick. Because again, it is still a cabin, it is still livable. If there's food, if there's a bed and a place where you can camp out for the night, there at least should be a few amenities. Granted, of course, they weren't expecting that. And it did seem weird that that just kind of came on Ty all at once. They just started having the blurry vision. You know, because we didn't really see anything about it before, like when they were getting ready to leave and whatnot. You know, there wasn't anything, so it just kind of came on. You know, obviously they're gonna get the fever down. And he had told Amy that, you know, he didn't really want to be her friend, he wanted to be more. So I'm wondering if it's going to be some sort of bullshit at the end of the episode where he's going to be like, oh, well, you know, I'd say anything while I was delirious. And at the end of the episode, he's not going to want to pursue anything because he will claim delirium or something. I hope they don't go that route.
Well, of course he didn't. I gave him a check so he could go on his little rodeo circuit.
You paid him to go away?
No,
Just when it seems like they get better.
We'll get you there.
At least he's willing to help. Give him credit for that. If he was a bad guy, he wouldn't do that. Yikes, those winds. Winds can get pretty bad here. I couldn't imagine up there.
Do anything for you.
I would. Next morning. Check on Ty. Horses. The horses are back.
You gotta come see us.
Dang, that's a lot of snow. We'll Hello, Ghost Horse.
Well, you did see him.
Ghost and Ty. Two of a kind. He recognizes him. He's coming to him. Kindred spirits. Oh. Well, maybe not that close.
Hey, boy.
Kindred spirits.
How you been?
There's Mama and Baby. Kiss her.
I love you. I always have, and look, I
Kiss
know
her.
I've seen that more than a few times. I know. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Yay! I guess his fever kind of brought the feelings out. Yeah, you know, Ty and Ghost were kind of kindred spirits. You saw that at the end of the first episode of the season when he went into the paddock where Ghost Horse was and Ghost came up to him. It's like Ghost knew, hey, you're kind of like me. So it was kind of nice. You saw Ghost with his mate, and then there was a foal there. His own little family. Kind of a preview of what's to come with Ty and Amy. And I like how they both finally admitted to each other how they actually feel. You know, Ty was ready to do that at the end of the last episode. Hell, he's been ready to do that for a while, because I mean, he kissed her at the end of season 1, so I think if he had to, he would have done it then. But, you know, and then of course he got sick, and yeah, I think that kind of changed things a bit when that happened. And I think Jack is going to have some respect for Peter for working hard to try to get them out there, getting the road plowed and getting out there. You know, even though he says that he's the enemy and he doesn't know him, I think he's gonna, even if he doesn't like Peter, I think he's gonna end up respecting him for that. And I saw how he was annoyed about Val Stanton buying the land right up next to their property. He wants to obviously have that not happen. Because I think he feels if that happens, then Val at some point will try to encroach on his property. Since she did offer to buy some of his 600 acres. That's a lot of acreage.
Damn radio, I'm trying to get Amy, there's nothing but static.
Okay, great. No, that's fine. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so, my guy's out there now. He plowed the road to your cabin. He says the other ones will be open soon.
Good.
So, guess we should head out.
Wait.
I'll come with you.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll respect it.
Yeah. Take this with you.
Thank you.
And drive carefully, okay?
I will. Let's see you in a bit.
Okay.
Come on, Jack. Admit it. Yeah, they're back.
Amy, how the heck did you get here?
We followed this big plow. It was from Bedford Oil.
So,
I don't think she can do that.
what you did?
See?
Oh, hey, anytime. You gotta rally around when there's an emergency, right? You never know when you're gonna be in a jam yourself, so.
Yep.
My pleasure.
Is he gonna shake his hand this time? Good boy, Jack. See? He respects him. He respects him for that. You don't have to like him, but you can respect
Don't worry
him.
too much about him. Just give him 20 years or so. Look, I'm sorry. Right from the start, I should have told them about us.
Yeah.
If there even is an us anymore.
Well, guess that road's open about now. I mean, we could probably make a late lunch in the hotel if you want. He's still in the truck.
Good, well, at least they know. Oh, now he's on the couch.
Next thing, I suppose there'll be dirty socks lying all over the place.
This is just temporary, Jack.
Well, it better not be. Remember, a long time ago, I warned you about getting anywhere close to my granddaughters.
Nothing happened, Jack. Obviously.
Okay,
Sure.
maybe not. But no kissing and running this time. You get my drift.
Yeah, Jack. I get it.
In other words, stay. Nothing happened, obviously. A little bit happened. I want to do the fence, I won't, can I?
Yeah?
He bought the land.
What's this?
It's a little something to help you out. Should be enough to tide you over for a year or so.
No, Jack, I appreciate it, but no.
Don't be an ass. Thought of being boxed in by Val Stanton on two sides is more than I can bear. Beautiful country.
Jack? Ty, you could say it again, too. I like that. Ty and Amy right there. With their baby.
Like the river and the sea, like the flower and the tree.
Right now. 2 seasons done, 13 seasons to go. I've really, like I said, I know I say it all the time, but I've really enjoyed doing these. I'm happy that I decided to start this show. I got a long ways to go still, but you know, every time I complete a season, it's like a little celebratory moment. You know, and I'm probably gonna start season 3 here. I'll probably take a couple weeks off and then I'll start season 3. But it won't matter because by the time this is posted, I will hopefully be done with season 3 or close to being done with season 3 by the time this video is posted. So even if I do take a couple weeks off at this point, you won't know. Because again, by the time this is posted, I'll be done. So thank you for joining me for the season 2 finale of Heartland. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what you liked about the episode, what you didn't like. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos, whether they be TVs or movies. If you are so willing, please check out some of my other videos. You'll see I have a couple movie reacts on there, along with some other TV shows. Kind of a variety on there. I've got some horror with Chucky, I've got family show with Good Witch, I've got sci-fi with Doctor Who, adult content with Secret Diary of a Call Girl. So yeah, there's some choices on there. So you know, feel free to check them out. I've got more coming down the pipeline. Follow me on Instagram if you can, and TikTok of the same name, Lazy Cat Reactions. And a special shout out to my editor, Captain Factory. You can find her link in the description. Be sure to head over there to Fiverr and check her out and maybe hire her for your editing projects. She is fantabulous. She's the one who makes these videos look the way they do, and I am very thankful for her. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the show. I really hope that Netflix doesn't pull stupid and pull it off and take it off, at least until I get to the point where I finish it. And one thing it says, season 14 is coming on Friday. My guess is that season 15 will probably be next year. Now, it could possibly not be until 2024, but it kind of seems like they're doing like a season a year. Because I know last year, I think it was, or possibly the year before, it had said up to season 11 on here. And of course, right now, at least as of today, today's the last day of it just being season 13. So it kind of follows that if 2 years ago it was season 11, then, you know, maybe the 2 years ago they had season 12, last year they added season 13, then of course it makes sense season 14 this year, so ideally season 15 should be next year. And I'm guessing sometime next year is probably when I would finish these reacts. So if that's the case, I hope you will stick around and join me for that. If there is a 16th season, I'd be more than happy to go ahead and do that too. I have really become addicted to this show, and hopefully I'll be buying some merchandise soon, because, you know, I need that like I need a hole in the head. But yeah, I'm like in love with this show. It is a great show. I was hooked after the first episode. What more could you want? You've got a great storyline, you've got good looking men and women on it, you've got horses, beautiful countryside, a great story, horses. It's all about the horses, you know. So thank you so much for joining me for the season 2 finale of Heartland, titled Step by Step. I'll see you, hopefully, in my next video. Bye.